no electricity, and they didn't have a generator, so they couldn't scan the passports. And then we were waiting, but the electricity apparently only comes back on at 6 o'clock this evening. So they decided to do it manually, which means they did not scan my passport. They'll kind of do it later, and they took notes on it. I hope it's fine. And now I'm on my way to the Fish River Canyon. First dirt road, about 83 kilometers to go. Let's see how long it takes. Don't be the one the bitter for the most. That's it. There's nothing else here. It's just sandy ground. It's so cool. So I have now arrived at the Fish River Canyon, which is the second largest canyon in the world after the Grand Canyon, and it's about 650 million years old. Isn't that amazing? So let's have a look. It's absolutely incredible. I'm the only person at this viewpoint. I met this amazing lady from Hungary. She's so cool, and now we've been driving together up and down the canyon looking at the views. So she speaks German and we're talking in German the whole time. She's pretty crazy. So much fun. Today was probably one of the best days ever. The canyon is incredible. I met such a cool person. I love this place. If you think South Africa is vast and empty, then you haven't seen Namibia. There's just distantness and whiteness. For 300 kilometers on the way here, I saw 1 or 2 cars. It's also very empty because of Corona. I'm amazed every single second. I think I had one of the best days of my life today. Okay, the new day has started. I'm gonna go to Cesarium today. It's about 500-600 kilometers from here. So we'll take like 7 hours approximately. And I'm still gonna go and stop at the Canyon Roadhouse to get some fuel. Because I think there's only one other petrol station on the whole way and it's quite far, so yeah. And now we're getting some fuel. I'm driving to Cesarium. And there's the roadhouse. C12, no, M28. We just left C12. Oh fuck, it's quite deep. Oh yeah. Whew. Yeah. Shit. That was fun. Luckily I did not kill that. Rest in peace, buddy. Tar Road! I'm having a quick Kit Kat break. That's why the name makes so much sense. It's a human truth. And yeah, I've got about 250 kilometers to go. To Cesarium will take about 3 hours, maybe 4. It's super hot, it's super nice. My tire pressure actually dropped by 4 bar from Joburg to here, which is quite good because now we're on the sand road and we have more traction like that. Okay, cool, cheers! Just stopping for a quick pee. Here we go. Incredible. There are these really amazing mountains here. I see the shadows that are past. staircase. There's the car trying to get back. It's super early in the morning, 5:30, and I'm driving to the dune now. You can still see the moon. They just opened the gates now, so I couldn't go any earlier. But the goal is to see the sun somewhere coming up. It will take an hour, and then the last 6 kilometers are on sand. They say you have to keep left. So the sun is rising. Okay, so this is what cruising through the sand in a Subaru looks like. It's kind of good here right now. It's just so much fun. I love your car, you're doing so well. It's unreal. I just want to run down these dunes. It's so beautiful. I knew I was born on a beautiful planet, but that it was that insanely cool, I'm not sure I knew that. And you can see people walking up that big dune all the way up there and then even on the tip, but it's very, very far. About 800 or 900 years ago, these dunes weren't here yet. There was a river flowing, and then the dunes blocked the flow of the river, so the river stopped. That's why it's called the Dead Valley. Okay, I'm already half dead, and you see this guy walking up there? He's not even halfway. I just walked up. There's only a little report from somewhere in the middle, or maybe a quarter. I'm at the top! This is by far the coolest thing I've seen in my entire life. What the fuck? It's so rad! Oh my god, and it's so quiet. And earlier I was all the way back there. Dune avalanche. And here we go. There's still got more to go. I'm out of water now, so perfect timing, perfect planning. The car's like, I don't know, it's like 20 minutes. Last man standing. And I'm inside the canyon. Good morning, so I'm leaving the desert now. I'm gonna go to Swakopmund, which is about 350 kilometers from here. And on the way I'm gonna stop in Solitaire. I think it's like an hour. Good to go!
Just got lost and slept right through the dawn. And the world spins back.
I'm on my way to Swakopmund now, to the beach. I can't wait to see the beach. Yeah, it's pretty stunning here still. It's just dirt roads. I left Solitaire maybe 30 kilometers ago and haven't seen another car since. Such a cool road.
In the darkness. a thick cloud.
Such a hilly landscape here, it's so cool. And the road also goes like this. I'm driving through the Namibia Park now, and I think this is about as alone as one person can get. Wow. But this road is great. I'm enjoying it so much. I fucking love this. I want to be here forever. This place is insanely German. It is so German. It's kind of a shock after all the nature. My first thought was, I need to go back to the desert.
What bird is it?
Billy?
Is it?
I think so.
You know, beautiful, having the pinkish on the side. Yeah. So this is two females or what?
This har vi över tid har vi med here it is.
This is my coffee.
It's like 5,000 of them. And
5,000?
yeah. I'm fine with 10.
Yeah.
So for those that never tasted them before, so today is going to be your first day. Alright? Everybody will eat the oyster today. Let's make some spice.
Good. This is also a very rare. Wow, that's endemic to Namibia, and you won't see that anywhere else in the world.
Whoa! Civilization was great, but as soon as you are in civilization, you firstly spend money, and secondly, I just love being out in nature, so yeah, we'll go back today. Can't wait. But to my right, there's the desert, and to my left, there's the beach. A lot of the babies die because they get lost and stuff. It's so sad, and then they starve. Imagine you're just born and then you just run around until you fucking starve to death. No, fuck, it's sad. A little bit fucked. It says road closed, and road is closed. Let's see how long it will take now. Fuck, probably another hour. But hey, at least we can see the sun setting. Busy making supper. So delicious. There's the map of this place. I just woke up. The night was rather rough because there's nothing and no one here. So you hear all kinds of noises and it's pitch black dark. So I didn't sleep too well, to be honest. But it's absolutely beautiful and I am probably the only one here. What you can see behind me now is a natural arch. How fascinating are these rock formations? Also a great spot for a marriage proposal, I think. And some Oreos for breakfast. So cool. And over there, somewhere, this is where I camped last night. So very close to the arch. It's a little bit like Mountain Sanctuary Park, but it's almost more peaceful.
Human figure, like a man. You see maybe like arms, the legs.
Ah, to me it looks like a fish skeleton.
They use the plant called the euphorbia. You know euphorbia maybe. The lactose one with the milk.
Oh, it's a plant. Yes, 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 yes.
So they use that together with the yolk of ostrich egg, and they do the white paintings.
That's amazing. So this one's not blood and orchid stone?
For newcomers to see the sign of rhino, then they know in the direction where the drawing is facing,
there's water.
there must be a water hole. The giraffe. Some animals were not drawn in full. Here you can only see the head and the back. You see the man with bow and arrow.
Yeah.
And here it's like an animal, but it's still a human figure.
I'm about to leave Spitzkoppe now. I've got about 55 kilometers to go to the next petrol station, and my tank is almost empty. So this is the first time that I might have to use the jerry cans.
The only car that South Africans make in 1976.
That's so cool.
Pretty strong. And unfortunately we are getting in a breakdown at the road. Our petrol tank is hit by thrown by a stone underneath, and it's getting in a hole. So immediately I realized that, and when I get in a smelling, after that I stopped the car, and I saw the petrol is running out.
Has a hole.
Yes.
Shit.
But I luckily managed to get out a little bit.
Yeah.
And I closed the hole with Bradley Party, and from there I drive up to here.
Since when are you here now?
From yesterday night.
Yesterday night. Did you guys sleep in the car?
Yes. We
Got about 4 hours and 40 minutes to drive to Etosha. I can't wait to arrive. When there's exactly one tree. I'm somewhere inside the Etosha Plain right now, which is about 4,750 square kilometers. And I think at the twice it's about 60 by 110. And even inside the Etosha National Park you get a German number plate. This bird is crazy. I'm now in Hobas Campsite. It is much nicer than Halali. Boiling hot.
Never gonna say Let me spin and excite you.
There's a rhino cruising through the campsite and everyone's trying to catch it or to tell it to go away. I was just stopped by the police for the very first time, but they were very nice. And now I've got 3 hours to go until I'm in Windhoek, so kind of heading back now. It's going to be a long 2 days of driving. Welcome to Ocho. That's where I am now. Okay, I got to fill up.
It's fine enough, so you know she's really there.
Joey's Beer House, highly recommended if you're ever in Namibia. Very cool people, amazing stories, and yeah, what a great way to end the trip. Cruising back to the border and the sun is rising. So
Salvation is here. You can smile now. You'll never forget.
Siegel explains, they're mapping a territory and a whole slew of researchers.
back in South Africa! Woo! So good. Feels good.
Better living than half-hearted suicide. There's only darkness on the other side. Sometimes it's a strange place, but it sure beats heaven, hell, and outer space. Take me on it. Sometimes the world's a strange place. Give it another day. Trust me, I know life is a shit show. Hey, it's late, we gotta go. You can live with the world, you can live with your heart, but to live with yourself, get out of your head. You do what you can, best is suicide, man. You can smile.